west of downtown Milwaukee. We come to you from American Family Field. Today it's an NL Central Division matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping up is Tommy Edman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
To 1-2 now. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. So now into the box is Harrison Bader for his career in this matchup. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Peralta has logged upwards of 140 innings of work, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll step in here at 275 with 19 homers and 83 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Paul DeYoung digs in next, and it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. He's set. The 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
High in the air down the right field line. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So stepping in is D. Strange Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, D-Row. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Digging in will be Christian Yelich. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Going back is the left fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 41st home run of the year for him. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura.
The second baseman.
And that one yanked just foul. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Now the 2-0. Hiura leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. To 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run homer for Travis Shaw. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So now to the plate, Narvaez.
The catcher.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
At the plate, Daniel Robertson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 home.
Hey!
And he misses 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. Fly ball into straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it, and that's the third out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning straight ahead here at American Family Field. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Anthony Santander the next to bat, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Anthony Santander.
First offering, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
I got to count 2-2.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Count remains 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 5. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Brett Humphrey.
And stepping in, Brett Humphrey. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Touchdown.
A ball and a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Swinging a high chopper. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Cards lead one. They trail it here 3-0. So to get his day started at the plate, Tim Lopes trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
1-0 the count. And the pitch.
Ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's a ball.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
No,
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So now the pitcher, Freddie Peralta. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The right fielder, number 6.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
In now, D. Strange Gordon. Hit back toward the mound. DeYoung's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder, number 7, Lorenzo.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Misses him on ball 4. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And here's Christian Yelich now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now that, the third baseman,
Ready to take his hacks again, Travis Shaw blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Kane, the runner at third. Yelich at second. Hiura at first. 2 out in the inning. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
fouled away. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4. And that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Adam Wainwright is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Next up, Narvaez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, man. Down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Hey! So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Leading off the inning, it'll be Adam Wainwright, and they could use a spark from him here.
Adam Wainwright.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter number 20, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Kane. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Daniel Robertson. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And she'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number one.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Tim Lopes.
Next to hit, Tim Lopes. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Quick reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. At the plate now, Freddie Peralta. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So here is Paul Goldschmidt. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. To second for 1, on to first, the double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. First pitch on the way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 the count now. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, D. Strange Gordon. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the 2nd inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
Lorenzo Cain is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first will get it. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And now in the box, Christian Yelich. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is
Ball
laid
two.
off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss on a good
Count
breaking
2-1.
ball. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Santander waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Matt.
First offering. Matt Carpenter is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
I got 3-1.
When a
3
pitcher
balls,
puts you in
1
the
strike.
proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him.
3-2.
Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to stand in is Tyler O'Neill. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
So 1-1.
That's
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Narvaez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Brett Humphrey, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hey!
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Brewers are out in front, 5-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Keston Hiura. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman,
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. First offering. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey!
1-2 now.
Ball
Tough
2.
pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and there are 2 away now.
now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So the next to bat will be Narvaez. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Ball 2 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Daniel Robertson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, first baseman, Gagnon.
Striding in is Daniel Robertson. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in a count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Runs
Nope,
outside,
outside.
so it goes to 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Narvaez is off at first with 2 away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The batter, the shortstop, Tim.
Now it'll be Tim Lopes. He grounded out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A 1-0 delivery. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Nolan Arenado is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch on the way. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
2 balls, 2
We
strikes.
just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Number 36 on the year for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Hit out towards second, right to him. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he
Ball one,
takes
no
a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Alec Bettinger enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Alec.
Paul Goldschmidt will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey!
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cardinals 1. Carlos Martinez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Colton Wong is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 16.
First offering on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. A ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Strange Gordon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 4.
That's it, close.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
So now to the plate, Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Strange Gordon, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1.
1-1. He's going.
And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The left fielder, number 22,
Christian Yelich will stand in again, but first will flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Set and the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1-2. Popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Brent Suter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Brent.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Anthony Santander. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Ground ball left side. Oh, look at the dive. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Here's Matt Carpenter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, but it's off his glove. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So next to hit is Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Chopped weakly up the first base line.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the seventh, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. First offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
That's
blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batting, catcher, Omar.
Next, here is Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1. Shaw, base runner at first with 1 out. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Here comes the 1-2. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman, Daniel Robertson.
So next to bat will be Daniel Robertson. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brewers strand 1. They're up 5-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Brett Humphrey.
Brett Humphrey.
And the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Lane Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35, Lane Thomas.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. high fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And now the first pitch.
Nope, up there.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Two 1 pitch is a
I got to count.
fastball
2 and 2.
swung on and missed. 2-2. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things in 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And now a sinker is in tight and low as well. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder,
At the plate now is Harrison Bader, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. Cody Whitley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Cody Whitley.
Now to bat, Tim Lopes. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Not shortstop. Tim.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Whitley, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 27th round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Count is 3-1.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 35. Brett.
Tyrone Taylor steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning.
Tyrone Taylor.
Now the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and there are two down.
Now batting, right fielder, Gordon.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in D. Strange Gordon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Here's the 0-2.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The next 0-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Brad Boxberger comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brad Boxberger.
All set for the start of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
In now, Paul DeYoung. Swing and a shot toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home. Is looked at off the plate for a ball. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the payoff pitch home. Chopped weakly to the left. The next 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run that doesn't mean a whole lot.
Josh Hader gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
71.
Matt Carpenter comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 5-2 the final today. The Brewers hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Freddie Peralta gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Dakota Hudson was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he sat with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
day.